I'm Seth from Maine, and I'm doing a project for school that's called Explore Actel. Food insecurity is when people can't get food they need to live, leaving them starved. The biggest reason for food insecurity isn't population and not enough food going around. The real reason for food insecurity is the creation and distribution of food. Food insecurities that affect children include hospitalization, poor health, iron deficiency, developmental issues, behavior problems, anxiety, depression, and many more issues. Food insecurity in Maine affects over 153,000 people a year. That's the equivalent of the population of Maine's 4 largest cities combined. Maine is fifth in the U.S. for low food security rates. Some ideas for helping to get rid of food insecurity are donating food to food pantries or other places with food shortages, organizing a food drive, collecting donations for food, or volunteering at a food bank. I've decided to go around and collect food for the newest food bank in Old Town. Old Town has a high rate of food insecurity. Taking donations for the food bank in Old Town, and the food insecurity rates are 153,000 people in Maine.
Wow.
I've collected over 100 pounds of food.
What normally happens is a client will come in and we have a person in the phone over there, that's our greeter. And if they've been here before, of course, their name is already on the list. So we find their name and we check it off and we know, and if they're a new person, they come in and they make out an application. And on the application, all it is their name, address, and how many are in the family. So that determines on how much they're allowed to get. So like today we have a lot of freebies. Like we have a lot of spaghetti. So everyone's getting spaghetti. We have a lot of peanut butter. So everybody's getting peanut butter. We have canned blueberries. Everybody's getting canned blueberries. So that, and a lot of soap. Now we open November 23rd. So we have a lot of soap since we've opened. So we're giving everybody 2 bars of soap. So they'll come in and we have shoppers helpers. So when they come in, they get checked off the list and they know that they're not allowed to touch anything in the building. And this actually started because of COVID, but it's something we're going to continue doing.
Do you ever get donations from Walmart or any places like that?
We have not yet, but that's probably because I haven't pursued it.
How many families do you serve?
So last week, in the morning from 10 to 12, we served 40 families, and in the evening we served 29 families. We have, of course, when stuff comes in, right on the back here, there's this barcode. So we mark the barcode off because there are some people that'll take this back to the store and try to get the money. I was very naive about that. I didn't realize it. So, of course, on the top of the can, it says best used by 2023. So it's on this rack right here. So we have 2023, 24, and 25. So we try to abide by that, but sometimes food comes in and we need it on the shelves right off, so we take it and put it there. We don't have a lot of storage. That's the thing, but we're making do.
What's the number one thing that you could use right now?
Cleaning supplies. We had all kinds of water, so we turned around and said water is free, you know? So depending on the size of the family, that depends on how much of this they can get. Now this bakery stuff right here comes from Hannaford, and it goes very well. I buy it personally because some of our donors would not want their money to go to buy pet food. Because we are open from 4 to 6 as well, we try to buy some stuff so that we have some stuff from 4 to 6 o'clock. This was here, which we're able to use, which was great. Now, we had said, okay, we want to feed them. We want them to be clean about themselves too. So we turned around and had some personal hygiene items. So we come up with that, and I'm going, not only do we want them to be clean about themselves, we want their households to be clean. So that's why we come up with this. Trash bags, cleaning supplies, Ziploc bags, tinfoil, saran wrap, those are big things. We had gotten a phone call last week. They want to know if we wanted to have some wipes, sanitizing wipes. I said, sure, we'll take some. She says, a whole lift. And I'm going, what? So last Wednesday, I went with our truck, and they put the whole lift in the back of our truck, and I took it to our garage at home. And my husband took his tractor and his forks and lifted it up and put it in the garage. So this is another freebie. We're giving them whatever they want of those two. So that's any other questions? Yep. Most, like I told you, most of our families are seniors. We have some families that are single moms with 2 or 3 kids. We have a couple big families. One family is a family of 7. Another family is a family of 6, and there's a couple of families of 5.